It's Nay, and welcome back, or welcome to Nay's Little Garden. Y'all, today has been a crazy day. I just spent an obnoxious amount of time looking for I put some seeds together that I'm gonna plant out right now with you. I just spent an obnoxious time looking for it. I could not fathom where these seeds went. Turns out they somehow fell over my deck and onto the floor, but it was a ridiculous amount of time. I kept circling my house and my garden looking for this. Do I have other seeds that could have replaced any of these seeds that are in here right now? Absolutely. Was I going to open those packets and plant those seeds out over this? Absolutely not. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and plant out in this raised bed and this one some more seeds. It is June 2nd. With that in mind, I'm still about to plant these seeds out and we're gonna see what happens. This raised bed over here, now that it's summer, is a few weeks away, right? Over here does actually get a reasonable amount of sun. I think the sun sets at like 8 o'clock at this point. So my house, my garden I should say, gets afternoon sun. The sun rises on the front of my house and comes up and sets this way. So my garden really doesn't get direct sunlight until the afternoon, which, according to research and YouTube, is not the best. Morning sun is the best and afternoon shade is the best. I get reverse. So it is what it is. But that does not mean you cannot grow. If you're in the same predicament as I am, don't sit here and think, oh my gosh, I can't grow. Nothing's gonna grow. It will grow. There just might be some things you want to do to try to minimize any like sun scalding and stuff like that, right? One of those things being shade cloth. I love me a good little shade cloth. It's relatively easy, right? Easiness is relative. To go ahead, go on Amazon, purchase you, I think it's like $25 for a shade cloth, and toss it over your raised bed. You go to Tractor Supply, buy you some 4 or 5, I think comes as a 4 or 5 pack, 5-foot or 6-foot stalks, or go to your Family Dollar or something that has like hula hoops, cut those in half or whatever, depending on the height of the plants, of course, right? And you toss it over. Or if you have some type of structure or polytunnel, I just toss my shade cloth over that, and then use some yarn or string and either the little staples that can go into the ground, or like camping stakes, and put that in the ground and hold it over there. That's just to give your plants a little bit of break when it gets big hot from the sun. What are we planting out today?
His little garden, plentiful and hardy. Let's watch the garden grow. Let's watch the garden grow.
If you couldn't see, I have made this little structure here. This structure probably cost me $30. No, I'm being very dramatic. You can create your own little trellis for super cheap. And then I just shoved it in here. I have this mallet because we have camping gear, and I just hammered it in there. Is it the prettiest thing you'll ever done see? No. But the netting came with these zip ties that I zip tied to there, and we're gonna see what it do, because I just want to grow stuff that's gonna climb. So we're gonna plant some more black garbanzo bush beans, some chogia beets, some pinto bean bush beans, Danvers 120. Am I gonna open this? Danvers 126 carrots, the dragon carrot, which I believe is like a purpley carrot, purple exterior, orange interior, the navy bush beans, and the cucumber Space Master 80. These are all gonna go here, and we're gonna see what it do. So we're gonna plant out the Space Master 80 first, which is honestly what is really gonna be using this trellis. this is my second round of cucumbers. I did go ahead. I have a couple on my big girl trellis. I'm gonna go ahead and do like 5. There's a lot of seeds in here. Yeah. Oh look, 5 exactly. Okay, so I'm just gonna plant them in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just leave it at that. Okay. Cucumbers are planted. Let's go ahead with the beets towards the back. I am gonna come in here. I think I have another. Yeah, I have 2 more. Just those big sticks right here. I'm gonna put them in here. Not today, probably. I don't have to worry about the groundhog right now, but very soon. And whoo, that is way too many beets. And wrap around this one as well, so he doesn't dig into this bed like he's been doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and a little bit of extra razzle dazzle. Okay. A little bit of extra razzle dazzle. And I will order all this stuff in, of course. So pretty. So there goes the Chogia beets. I just think they're so pretty as well. Let's do the beans. So we're gonna go in with the pinto bush beans. I think they said you can do about 4 a square foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more just in case something tries to mess with me. I did push those in because the beans are a little bit, they're bigger. I'm gonna come over here and do the black garbanzo bean in the front, giving main character energy. Oh, 5 in my hand. 1, 2. So you're not welcome here. 3. A roly-poly, in case you're wondering what I said that to just now. 4, 5. And then I did top this up before I started the video. I just used whatever little bit of soil I had left and poured it over there, which makes it much fuller, which is great. My navy bush beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push them down. And then, last but not least, these really cute pinto bush beans. They're like light purple and white with a little bit of green. Oh, I said last. I still got the carrots, don't you worry. And we're gonna find the space. 1, 2. I'm gonna plant 3 of these. Oops. Okay, guess 4 wants to be planted. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one there since he wants to go there. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just do a few carrots. Let's just do the purple ones because those look cute, cool. 70 to 80 days. Wait, slow down. How much is the Danvers? 65. Let's do these. Because 2 months from now is going to be July. Oh, Lord. I'm going to definitely have to put a shade cloth over this. Opening this pack. And I'm just going to kind of... Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to put this in the other one. I'm going to just plant some more of these beans, the bush beans. in here because I only planted 3 of these. So I'm gonna plant just a couple more and we'll see what comes of it. 1, 2, 3. So they're gonna bush out. So, all right, this raised bed is done. I'm gonna get my water hose thing, and also we're gonna come and do this one, okay? All right. So I did already plant beets and carrots in here after the debacle with the friendly neighborhood groundhog, but I feel like there was a little bit of digging done before I could put this thing up. So I think that it will be in my best interest at this point to just overseed a couple more to ensure I have decent germination and enough popping up here. In the middle here, I'm gonna go ahead and say right here, I don't need to put one more thing. I'm about to dig out this. I'm gonna leave it for now, whatever. There's plenty of beets. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27, 28, 29. I have like 50 beets in here. I'm gonna have to probably weed out some of them. But in the back part, I hadn't pulled anything out yet, so there's nothing there. And in the front part is some carrots, but there was some digging going on. So I'm gonna just attempt to just toss some more. And I'm really gonna toss these. The reason why I'm not putting the ones from Johnny in here is because that was some of the best looking carrots I ever saw myself grow. I know that's not as impressive as it's because this is only my 3rd year growing, but I was just very impressed with the germination, and being able to spread them out with that is so much easier because it's covered in that clay or whatever. So I'm gonna save that for my fall planting, which will probably be in August. So it's June, and I'm talking like mid-August. So I'll plant some here, because what I will also be able to do is just cover this if I wanted to, although I think I would let a little frost get in here, to be honest. But I'm gonna plant in here, and also in this raised bed over here, and over there. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And I'm gonna try maybe some beets. I have to look up exactly what are some fall harvests that I could do, because I'm thinking fall meaning I would plant in like August, right? Or I would start them in August to plant them out, like start them inside to plant out in September, whatever. Because I'm thinking if I believe my first frost date is the beginning of October. I have to look that up, but I believe so. And so that gives me, if I plant stuff in August, that gives me like 60 more days. And in the polytunnel, that's gonna give me like 80, 75 more days, which is a lot of things I can grow in that time. So let's do these carrots here. Now I can't just, whoa, that's like 70 carrots. Too much. I can't, honestly, I have to do this in a different method. I can't just broadcast these everywhere because I can't move. Definitely not about to just wiggle and destroy what carrots are already here. So this looks like there's nothing right here. So I'm just gonna do this. You really don't wanna plant them too deep, so there's ants. I'm gonna have to spray this. There's a little too many ants for my liking here. And they be farming stuff that's not good. So there goes those carrots. And now I'm gonna also plant the dragon carrots in the back. And once the carrots do come up an okay amount, which is probably like, thinking like end of June, I might put something. Why are you fighting me? Come on. I might come back and put like wood chips or something down to try to keep the soil cool. My ultimate goal for this raised bed is at least 20 beets and like 40 carrots. Do you think that's unreasonable? I feel like it's not. I feel like I should be able to get like 25 beets and like 60 carrots out of this bed. We'll see. Yeah. Wish me luck. Yesterday, today I should say, and we put this up yesterday, so we'll see if it keeps deterring air. Alright, that's all, folks. Thank you so much for planting out some more stuff with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully maybe you guys succession planted some things. I know this is a little late to be doing so, but we'll see if it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We are only a few people away from 300 subscribers. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.